Yeah. Get it. Fuck a mom and a dad had. She got dick, I got pussy. I don't see what she mad at. She ain't shit if I ain't had that. Her she born at like 9 to 5, man, I wear out like an Air Max. Better watch you staring at. I could point 8 like sales tax. Fuck your baby mother bed back. Side nigga on a contract. We ain't friends, we beyond that. Don't weigh it up when the scales crack. Pulling pressure on me, who you testing, homie? Got the weapon on me, need a fallback. If we shoot, never hear about him. I could go and pull a man out him. Make a nigga put his hands in the air, look, jail like he hand gliding. Fuck a bitch on the air mat. Fell asleep watching Mad Max. I need 30 racks, that's a major fact. Listen, my ego demand that. They thinking like how we command that. My cup with it do say began that. Your bitch wanna fuck for his Xanax. I think she'll be fucking my man next. Basically, I'm just saying that we not with playing, so just understand that. Your family getting saran wrapped. If I gotta do it, I'ma blam that. But I be moving like I play for Houston, got a rocket on me, it's a bear trap. All my niggas say they riding for me, so if 30 pillin', it's a relapse. If I said it to you, then I'm sticking by it, nigga, even if I didn't mean that. Press me 30 where the jeans at. I ain't saying that I'm gangsta homie, but I like it on me if I need that. We ain't been looking for feedback. I doubt that my company need that. How we hit him like a Peter roll. Girl, the basis is to need to know, cause we wasn't going down the easy road. Hit my plug and told him needed 3 to go. Said he caught a body about a week ago. Murder dreams on the Medellin. How could I ask for a better team? Got the date and then we set him free. Been producing like I'm Ella Reed. If I send a shot, then what you telling me? Only nigga ducking is Keanu Reeves. You will get the medal like an honoree. No remorse and no apologies. Take my IG, go and follow me. Take my IG, go and follow me. It's Trey 30. Cut it.
Yeah, real quick, you had to get that Trey 30, 330 out. We didn't get to play that last week when we was doing the show, so I wanted to make sure we got that played today. Quick commercial break, but we back.
Back. Salute to Trey 30. That shit was super fire.
CNC shit.
Was it?
So, yo, Menace, bring us into the next topic.
Facts.
So, yes, I wanted to talk about what's been going on recently with this whole craziness with the Starbucks situation with the 2 guys that got arrested in Starbucks. And for those that don't know the story, there was 2 black gentlemen that was sitting in the Starbucks waiting for their friend. While they were sitting there, the police showed up and arrested them and pretty much told them that they're being arrested for, I guess, soliciting, loitering, or whatever you want to call it. But even though they told them they were waiting for somebody, they didn't care. They still got arrested anyway. At the end of the day, they committed no crime. And their friend that they were going to meet showed up while they were being arrested, and the officers still didn't care. Ended up taking them to jail anyway.
And that's ridiculous because it
And
happened
this was,
life. So
it was the manager of the Starbucks that did it. Now, she said that she was worried about whatever because they were there for a while. And then the proof came out that they walked into the store at 9, it was at like 9:45, and she called the cops at 9:47.
Oh, wow.
So they was literally there for 2 minutes before she felt like she was in danger.
And that's the crazy, like, how you feel in danger, because a part of me wants to believe, like, knowing every Starbucks I've ever walked past is never empty. So, like, what exactly were you in particularly, like, what had you feeling like you were definitely in danger within 2 minutes of people sitting down and deciding, like, all right, we're gonna meet here, because that's where most people meet. Most people,
but it's really a propaganda thing, because I always say everything that we deal with nowadays happens in cycles. Like when we had the terrorist attacks, it was like every week we was hearing about terrorist attacks. When you had the stuff happening with people getting deported every week, that's all you heard about. When you had the people bombing people with the shootings, and now it's the racism thing. Everything is connected to racism. So my big thing is, like, everybody's acting like they surprised. Like, we making it a big deal out of something that we used to. Like, I've never been in a situation where I ain't been in a type of establishment like that, or somewhere where police is involved where I don't feel like I'm in danger. Like, yo, these niggas might fuck with me just because the way I look.
Facts. Niggas said just because my skin a little too dark. I ain't even that dark, and I still have my moments where I gotta be around people and question, like, yo, why are you looking at me like this? Like, yo, dogs, I'm in Family Dollar. I used to live upstate. You feel me? I used to live upstate, and this shit crazy because I used to live upstate, and I would go into Family Dollar, and yo, somebody really tried to tell the neighborhood, like, somebody, I don't know who was in the store that decided to do this, but I was in Family Dollar, and I yelled at my daughter. My daughter was wilding. She'd been wilding all day. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. If I need to yell at my kid, I yell at my kid. And yo, somebody went back to all my neighbors and was like, oh, she's an abusive mother, and she did this and she did that. And then, yo, I couldn't even recollect the moment that this lady could even form this thought. And I'm in Family Dollar. Like, so that's crazy. I'm not even dark.
I could give you an even more serious situation for that, and living upstate, because it was something that happened to me while I was upstate too. When I was upstate, there was a time that I was riding with my cousin, and my cousin's girlfriend is white, and we got pulled over, and all the cops wanted to know is, was she okay?
Oh, wow.
And that should be ridiculous.
Because she had 2 Spanish dudes in her car, and they wanted to just make sure she was all right. Like,
And
that's the type of shit you got to deal with.
Like that.
But it don't even gotta be in places like upstate.
Oh, the tattoo game is serious. Look, I got locked up one time for being in my uncle's tattoo shop, and I had proof that I had just came out of work, and that I did not work in the tattoo shop. Like, niggas was trying to raid the shop and take everybody in. They didn't care. All they said is, we see you here regularly. Mind you, this is my family's establishment. That's why I'm there regularly. But because I was tattooed up, that's the first thing they said. How many tattoos you got? Oh, now you definitely got to be into something else. There's no way you just got a regular job. Mind you, that at that time I was working in a domestic violence company, so I had badge like showing that I worked delivering mail to the courthouses. Like, I was good. They didn't care. They was like, so what? That don't mean nothing. Like, we got to call and confirm. I had to spend a night in jail because they didn't want to believe that somebody like me could actually do the type of things that I do, or that could be my family's establishment.
Did you curse them out?
The next day, hell yeah.
Oh, on the way out, before they held you for the name.
What I was gonna do, I read longer. It was one of those type of situations. Yo, the cops were so dirty. They straight up said, we don't care if y'all selling whatever in your neighborhood. The problem is y'all doing it at the time that we was going around.
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like, yo, I can remember I had to be like no more than 19, 20 years old, and some shit happened to a gay man in Central Park, right? We walking through the park, like it's me and my cousin and the niggas we was dealing with at the time. We walking through the park, and we get out the park. Mind you, we good, we chilling, slow cruising through Central Park and all of that. And next thing you know, we got like 3 cop cars surrounding us, like, yo, we taking Oldie out of jail. And we like, yo, what happened? Like, how you just gonna tell me you taking me to jail and you ain't gonna tell me exactly what happened? So then they told us, oh, some gay man was attacked by a whole bunch of hoodlums. And we looked at them like, yo, we 2 couples. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's too short.
Yeah, everything get pro since kids. I know it's mad niggas that know just coming out the store and the cops pulling up on you like, what you doing standing on the corner?
Facts.
Like, bro, I just came out the store. What you mean with it? Oh, I got to get searched now just because I came out the store. Like, I don't know too many regular neighborhoods do that kind of shit. It just is what we used to. That's why I don't know why everybody's so surprised about what happened. 2 black guys got arrested in the Starbucks. Like, they don't like us. You got to understand that.
It's a stereotype.
It's the OD wicked stereotype, and the worst part about it is there's no way to go around it if your skin not fucking pastel white and beyond. Like, if you not.
Now the problem is they're not educating the racist people. They just letting the racist people be racist. If you start trying to educate these people or get them out of these situations where they can't control what's going on, because a person that's that racist shouldn't be in control over who's allowed to be in the store.
Exactly, and the worst part about it is, it's like you can never be right just chilling. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas forget that niggas really just be chilling.
And it was another one. There was a second incident with a guy, a black guy that went to actually use the bathroom, and in Starbucks you got to ask for a code, and they told him they're only gonna give him the code if he buys something. But right after him, a white guy walked up to the register and was like, "Can I get a code to the bathroom?" And they just gave it to him. So he started recording it. And he was like, yo, you gonna buy anything? And the guy was like, nah. So he went back up to the register and was like, yo, y'all gonna let him just use the bathroom without buying nothing? But y'all just told me I have to buy something to use the bathroom. And they was like, oh, we know you got us on camera. We're not saying nothing. Like, that's all it is. All they gotta do is protect themselves.
Yo, and go ahead.
These Spanish people be doing the same thing to me. Like, when I'm in a cab, their whole attitude changes once I start speaking Spanish. And that makes mad nasty at first, and I start speaking Spanish, and they're like, "Oh shit, I didn't know." And
I go through that all the time. Spanish people that don't know you Spanish is the most racist Spanish people ever.
Exactly.
Because they think talking in Spanish is the best thing in the world because they're talking code. Or these person don't understand what I'm saying about them. Then first thing you do is respond in Spanish, and they be like, "Oh shit."
Exactly.
I know all about that too.
That racist shit.
That shit. Even talking about Starbucks, I want to jump into McDonald's because I don't know how many people been to like different McDonald's, but recently McDonald's started getting a lot of security.
They upgraded.
But yeah, they upgraded.
Like pay and shit.
Yep, and all of that. Yo, to the point that some man, I seen the video on Instagram and Facebook. It was circling that this man, you know, he found a homeless man and he was like, "Yo, you hungry?" The man was like, "Yes." He brought the man into McDonald's. He had the man on the line with him. They ordered their food and he sat the man down to let the man eat. Yo, you know that the McDonald's employees came up to this man and was like, "Yo, you can't be here. You cannot be here." And the man behind the whole situation was like, "Wait, why? I bought him food. He is a customer. Like, what do you mean he can't be?" Yo, they really kicked this man out of fucking McDonald's. Like, how dare you? How fucking dare you? It is McDonald's. Most people forget. They paid. It's not like the nigga was eating fucking food at McDonald's. He was eating McDonald's. Granted, he may have not had McDonald's money and it may not have been his money, but he was a customer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Him or somebody else. Like, that shit is so ridiculous to me. Like, how dare you tell somebody how they can eat? At the end of the day, y'all niggas throw out food for free every fucking day.
You know, with that situation, they were saying that we don't know what happened before that and that he was banned from there before, something like that. And that's how the whole trespassing situation came upon or whatever. But I don't know. That's what they were saying. But it did look crazy on the video with them kicking him out. He was eating food. But
they even try to hush the man. They try to hush the man that bought the food. Because at the end of the day, I'm a regular customer. I don't know that this man got no situations with y'all. And the thing is if he had a situation with y'all, why y'all ain't say something from jump when I was on the line with this man? If that was the case, when you see me on the line with him, you should have stopped me and been like, "Yo, sir, we have an issue with him. Whatever. He can't be here." At that point, I'm going to choose. We can go. I'm going to order his food. Right. Don't let me buy the food for this man. And then when he sit down and eat, you want to tell that man he got to go? It's bad enough it's winter or it's cold or whatever the case may be. I don't give a fuck what the weather is, whether it's 90 degrees or fucking below 20. If that man want to eat in an establishment that's either warm or cold because of the whatever temperature it might be outside, let that man be great. And that's the problem with New York and America in general. Niggas got so much money to fucking do dumb shit like start wars and got so much money to always have something building. But where the fuck is the love and the respect for the homeless? And not necessarily every homeless is a drug addict or an alcoholic. At the end of the day, bad situation. What happened to the love for the veterans? Y'all niggas be so quick on 4th of July and Veterans Day to salute these men and these women that come and they show their love by fucking fighting for America, but y'all don't return that fucking love any other day of the fucking year. That shit is ridiculous.
That's sucks.
Yo.
Life.
That's crazy. Nah, yo, but back on that whole racist thing, like the cops be crazy because I had my own experience where one time I'm at a party, so I leave and there's gunshots. So I get up out there, I breathe. A block away, you just see a cop come out, niggas jump out, DTs, and they just swing me, bash me on the floor, hold me like, "Yo, you're arrested for shooting." I'm like, "Nah, I don't even got no gun, none of that." So they hold me in the car for a good 30 minutes until the captain or whatever come in, look in my face, said it's not him, and they just pushed me out the car and let me out the car, said, "All right, you ain't see nothing." That's it.
Yeah, bro. Police in New York is ruthless. They got a documentary on Netflix with the 7-5, that 75th precinct. Like, I dealt with that precinct. So you know how bugged out it is to see the precinct that used to fuck with you growing up have a special on Netflix about how corrupt they are?
Mm-hmm.
That shit is still open. Like, that precinct is still open. One of my best friends growing up got killed by the cops. Like, they was chasing him on a motorcycle, which is they not supposed to do. Like, cops is told not to go after people if they on a bike. And they ran him into the back of a car and he flew off the bike. That's
ridiculous.
Damn.
Yo, I ain't gonna
no justice for this kind of shit. And these fucking people got a Netflix special on them.
Yo, this about to sound all bad, but I really don't give a fuck. I seen some video where these niggas had to pull up, you know, the fancy fast cars, you know, the cars that they got in Fast and the Furious and all that, right? These niggas is on 22nd Street. And the cops thought that they was going to stop these niggas, forgetting, like, and then my car is going however fast I want it to go. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I fucking saluted the man that got up out of there. Like, it's situations like that where y'all niggas be wildin'. Niggas be on their bikes, they four-wheelers and all of that. Y'all be quick to arrest these men and charge these men and take their shit away from them and do all of this and all of that for what? Like, these niggas wasn't harming nobody. I can understand that these niggas that be on their four-wheelers in the summer or they be on their bikes in the summer and they be wildin'. You get what I'm saying? All these niggas do is ride the block or ride a couple of blocks or ride a bridge. Why y'all niggas can't just let them be great?
Nah.
I don't agree with that.
It's different though. Like,
I don't agree with
it's
that.
different. Because rules is rules. Like, that shit, there's certain shit that's breaking the law. Like,
kids over and shit, fucking up, making mistakes, getting in accidents.
First of all, who's on the line?
That's what's on. I want to believe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need y'all to let us know when y'all coming on.
Facts. Just give us the heads up so we lit. All of us
My
together.
fault. I thought this was an open discussion. My fault.
Oh, it's definitely open now. We're not telling you to get off the. Let us know so we don't interrupt you and you don't interrupt us, so everybody could be heard and all that.
I got a question though before you say anything. Y'all don't think that some people are so programmed to believe that everything is race related that they think that a situation has to do with race when it's really not?
Yeah, a little bit sometimes.
I think sometimes, but at the same time, I think that so much stuff is race related and it's just never, you can't prove it, but you know that it is because, you know, it happens every day to the point that you could just tell. But I think people don't want you to think it's race related because the moment you realize it, then you have shit like this happen where everybody's bringing it to light, everybody talking about it. It's better for people to not believe that it's race and just take it for what it is than to like make a point to point it out and make it an issue. So I think that's half of what it is.
Like, I think that whole H&M shit wasn't really racist with that movie.
It wasn't.
It was not at all.
I really don't. I'm keeping it real.
That's my story. Y'all can't tell me nothing about that shit.
Facts. All come from there. Fuck y'all talk about.
So only so that got like good genes for me.
Good everything. Fuck that. They got good shit for the kids, all that. But that's yo, Tyler, no funny shit. You brought up a good point. Like, this shit's sad because you programmed to believe that. You programmed to believe shit like that. And then when it is brought to the light, everybody trying to shut that shit down. Or everybody's expanding it on less than what it really needs to be. Like the whole H&M situation where Coolest Monkey in the Jungle was a situation, but y'all be dressing y'all babies in these monkey onesies, and you be calling him your little monkey when he start walking and he learn how to climb. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't.
And niggas be like, I'm from the jungle.
Exactly. Like,
but you know, with that situation, that was one person that felt the way, and they just wanted everybody else to be upset with them. That's all that was.
Or maybe because the little kid looked like a little monkey.
Yo, T, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but that is a great point. Like T was saying, basically some kid from Detroit was trying to get directions to his school because I guess, you know, might be his first time traveling to school by himself, and he might have forgot where he had to go or whatever the case may be. And a lady thought she was trying to rob him, and her husband shot this kid. And that shit is sad. It's really shit like that make you like just think like, damn, like, do I really want to send my kids into these environments? Like, little niggas on a train be legit selling candy, whether it's because it's for a school or because they trying to make a come up. What would you rather? That little boy on a train selling his candy for $1, or that same nigga with a fucking gun to your face like, yo, give me your money and give me your card? You get what I'm saying? And that's the sad part. Like, y'all don't let kids be kids. Kids be wanting to be kids, and we are in a day and age now where kids are not allowed to be kids. You get raised in the hood. You gotta deliver to the hood. You gotta embrace the hood. Meanwhile, you just want to fucking go to school and enjoy the spelling bee. Like, come on, man. That shit crazy. That's like that stereotypical shit where it's sad. Where upstate, my nephew, fucking that little boy is on the basketball team. He is doing piano lessons. He is making great grades and so many other things. And it's sad because he's like the only black kid in his class. So they expected him not to excel in these things. And the funny shit is he used to get in trouble because he used to come home. He used to fuck around. He used to play with his mom, all that shit. He used to front like he ain't had no homework. His mom got on his ass. Being a black mother of 3, also birthing one more, she got on his ass. Because at the end of the day, you might be black, but I'm not raising a fucking dummy. And you going to excel in every department that you come in, whether you want to or not. Not because I'm an angry, bitter black mother, but because at the end of the day, I'm raising a smart, fucking respectful young gentleman, no matter the color of your skin. Exactly. Niggas forget that shit every day. Like, son, my daughter's 4 years old. She tried some shit in the elevator. Some older lady said to her that she liked her hair. My daughter gave her a thumbs up. Yo, I almost lost my mind. I almost lost my mind because I raised my daughter better than that. And when I explained to my daughter that you can't be doing that, you know what my daughter said? You're right, mommy. I'm sorry. We don't play these kids, like, we don't play these games with kids nowadays. People be so quick to judge a child, a person, anything, a man, woman, anything off of the color of their skin. And it'd be sad because there's so much to that person with that skin tone that you will never know because of their fucking skin tone.
Facts.
Talk that shit.
Shit just be wicked, man. Like, at the end of the day, anybody of color, just make sure you do right by yourself. You get what I'm saying? This goes to anybody that drives, anybody that's on a motorcycle, anybody that rap, anybody that might just, be doing their own sideline that we don't got to talk about in the public. You get what I'm saying? Just be true to yourself and be careful. Be careful, because nowadays the sad part is you could be walking up the block to go to a store and niggas got to assume that you're doing something wrong. The color of your hoodie is the wrong color for the moment of the time that you are walking to the store, and that puts you in a bad predicament. So just be careful. You get what I'm saying? Learn your rights. Learn everything that comes in between that. And I'm not saying be on some pussy shit, but at the end of the day, be smart about your next step, because your next step could truly be what defines your future. Whether you get shot, whether you get arrested, whether you just make it out to make it out. You don't got to be a rat to be smart. I ain't sitting here saying go snitch on niggas, but be smart about the law. Be smart about what it is that you're doing. If you know you're doing some wild shit, my nigga, do your wild shit and move on. Don't stay in the scene that's gonna put you in that perception to be doing wild shit. If you gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Niggas drive fast. I'm a driver. I be doing 90 on the 5, but I'm not gonna be dumb. I'm gonna make sure I got my Waze app on and make sure I know where the cops is around the corner, right, so I can slow the fuck down a little bit. Just be mindful of what the fuck you doing. Yes.
Message.
North, come play devil's advocate for like 5 minutes because we gotta go fast.
That was see, you kind of touched on the subject right at the end. A lot of people, black people in particular, it's a lot of things that we do that do make these situations worse. And I think honestly the problem is fear. Like, a lot of people can say to themselves, you walking whatever street, don't matter, and just ahead of you is like 3-4 black people ahead of you, and they got hoodies, or even period, half the motherfuckers is gonna cross the street whether you black or white. Like, it's just an energy, it's just a vibe. Like, you don't know, you don't trust motherfuckers. And then you got the motherfuckers who go in the stores and got their pants all the way down to their knees, and they screaming they little Uzi raps and smell like the Loud, and they got the lean on them and all of this shit. Like, some motherfuckers never seen this shit. Like, I think one of the most overlooked parts of Black Panther was like, everybody was like, oh, Killmonger, he was fired. But the Africans, how they looked at him was like, yo, you got on $200 shoes and no house. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, fam? Like, you speaking languages that the slave masters taught y'all. Like, you have no roots. You don't know where you from. And Killmonger's like, nah, I know where I'm from. I'm from here. But he's still talking American. And it sounded so stupid and corny in the movie compared to how we're supposed to sound. Like, that's an overlooked part, man. We don't do as much, like you said, yo, be careful. Don't go in them situations with a whole bunch of, not even just white people or Asian people, even black people. Just don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that goes in to a restaurant 3 minutes before it closes, or goes to a restaurant and tips $2 for $100 meal. don't be that guy, because
the ones trying to attract attention.
Yeah, just like in the movie Crash, like that could be the one interaction that a white dude has with a black person. Like the first time he sees a little Uzi fan, it could be the motherfucker that's pilled up and trying to touch his daughter's ass in front of him and telling him suck his dick because he told him don't be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be his one interaction. So then the next time he hears little Uzi or he sees somebody that looks the same, you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you see an Asian nigga, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga know karate. For real. You gonna think every motherfucking Asian know karate. I think all Puerto Rican people carry a knife. Like every Puerto Rican person.
I mean, I don't know. I think we might. I
say that. That's actually true. Puerto Ricans
and see, that might be a stereotype. It might be true.
Yeah,
but the reasons
that could
behind
be a stereotype, but I don't know.
But see, even if it's true, the reasons behind that, man, you don't want to just assume the worst shit, man. Like there's a reason. I
agree. I agree. Like in the bigger picture, I agree. I just had to put it out there that as Spanish people, we are known to just have sharp objects in our vicinity.
You know what I mean? Like that might be how y'all raised. Like that might just be some part of y'all culture. And like I said, part of the problem is they don't know our culture. They don't know us, and they act on fear. You know why the white boys don't get shot when they beat up the cops? Because the cops be looking at it like, this little white boy, I'll beat your ass. But they look at any black dude like, oh, this nigga might kill me. He might knock me the fuck out. You feel me? That's how they look at all of us. So they shooting because they scared. You know what I'm saying? They want to dominate us. They not intimidated by Billy, who's a little crazy because his girl left him and shit. Even though that's the motherfucker who got the gun and is going to blow everybody up. You feel me? We just be trying to get a little weed, get a little
believability shit. They don't be noticing. Those are the ones that's believable.
Black niggas, for real, if they really wanted to stop a lot of the like black people commit and all of that and improve race relations, they just need to make prostitution legal, and then all of that shit go away. Like,
I don't trust Billy. I don't trust Billy neither. I don't even know who Billy is. We don't trust Billy.
I don't trust no Billies or Chris's. If you know Billy's a white Chris, watch out.
Not trustworthy.
Watch out.
Not trustworthy.
I'm joking though, but yeah, I just wanted to play devil's advocate, man. Stop being ignorant out there. You know what I'm saying? Drunk noises for the family. All that. Pause. No, you cannot, my nigga. Hold it down. No AOs in my footage. You feel me? Edit that out, man. Let's edit that out, man. We out of here.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag edit that out. We out of here with that one. Go ahead. We're going to let you get your point across, but that's definitely going to have to get edited out. I'm going to spend some extra time.
Nah, facts. Edit that out. Yo, no,
yeah.
No for 100% right. No for 100%. Yo, no for 100% right, because like black people do, like we go out sometimes, we don't care what people think around us. We might be in a restaurant loud as hell, looking crazy. Like
that's a fact.
Shit like that. Like, so I can understand why they might have a little stereotype like that or whatever. So
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like I think they are scared of us. Like, you know what I mean?
High times. That's why they're scared of you. You can't be selling them the weed off High Times. How you expect them to take you serious? They're afraid. Yeah. They're afraid of hallucinating.
But you know what that means though? We need more black cops, and more cops like that's like from the hood. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't know how you want to say it, but that's the worst part because people instill in black men and black women that cops are the enemy, and the worst part is people start to believe that, so they don't go for the cops. They don't go for fucking what the fuck am I looking for? Corrections officers, and you get what I'm saying, and they be afraid to take those jobs, but it be them same niggas that could really make a difference.
Niggas is dumb, man.
Yo, I think we should
dumb.
vote for cops. I think people should pick the cops. Like, you know what I mean?
Black people not supposed to be cops, man. No.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that too, honestly. Honest to God, I believe that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta infiltrate the system, though. You know what I mean? You gotta figure out what's going on.
Man, niggas gotta just for real.
Man, that shit is gonna be another war. That's gonna be it's gonna be a whole other game. Like
hit it on the nail. She said black cops that work with white cops are the worst. Versus a black cop that's sitting with a Spanish.
It all comes down to the fact that if they're quiet, if you're quiet about it, then that's the problem.
You wildin'.
If it's two black cops
It's big Spanish nigga, right? When he came around,
who he working with?
He's lining everybody
who
up.
Who he working with?
With a white nigga.
Oh, right there, exactly.
Nah, see, because they be trying to be those the black people that be trying to be cool to the white people.
Yeah, the Uncle Toms.
Yeah, we not talking about those. I'm talking about, like, see, like I said, rap music fucked a lot of y'all niggas up who's listening to this. I want y'all to know personally, y'all stupid as hell. Like, y'all fucked up by a lot of shit, man.
Or it could be a black person that's just not from the hood. It could be a black person from a good neighborhood that's just not about that life.
Nah, he don't need to police the hood though, because you need to understand the workings. Like, if you ain't about, like, if you don't know Chinese, you shouldn't be in no Chinese neighborhood. Like, these niggas, you know what I mean? They got coaches and shit you don't understand. It's just different.
The demographics should be the same as the police. Like the police, they should have the black police and the black.
Exactly. Like, exactly. And the reason is because rap music, man. Rap music got y'all black motherfuckers fucked up. Y'all all think y'all kingpins. Y'all all fucked a million hoes. Got all the guns and the whips. Y'all got everything. Y'all niggas is Aladdin. Y'all just got everything. Like, I listen to the niggas rap and his song, it just be like, I got everything.
If we was born with our college paid off and all of that, we wouldn't be like that. Like, them white kids grow up, their college be paid off when they born. You know what I mean? Like,
that's because black people think it's cool to live by themselves. Like, they be like, yo, I moved at 12. Like, bro, what happened? Like, what happened with your mom, fam? Like, that's not good. Like, you're not impressing me. You're depressing me. You feel me? Like, Asians, white boys, and shit, like, they stay with their parents. Indians don't move. Like, when you marry them, they girls come with you. But when they sons, if you marry an Indian son, you're living with him and his mom until they die. And guess what? You're going to be good. You're going to be Gucci. You're going to be Gucci.
No more independence, my nigga.
But their parents,
races, they good live with their parents.
Nah, but
exactly.
But where does that come from? You know where that comes from.
It's forced from nurturing. It is forced because the difference between black and white communities is the white man and the white mother is gonna tell you, baby, it's a right. Save your bonds, do your stocks, do this, do that. You can
but there you go.
But the black mother and the black father gonna tell you, nah, my nigga, if you ain't got your own, you ain't living like the real right.
No, you gotta pay.
They gonna be hit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
How you gonna get your own if you can't get your own, bro?
Same way they did.
Yeah.
It's hard
to
say see, that's dumb. Right there. The same way they did. Like, yo, that's the point of kids. Like,
black families try to take black. My nigga, do you know? Yo, my nigga, you crazy? You crazy?
One at a time.
Yeah, hold it down.
Look at Chris.
Boss on the mediator. Y'all was yelling over each other. We can't even hear what you're saying.
You know how many black people struggle and Spanish people struggle because they don't have.
Hold it down.
Because if you living with your mom is telling you, my nigga, my rent $400, so you gotta give me $300. You bugging, my nigga, because I've been in that predicament with my own mother.
Yeah, that's how our communities work.
Nah, see, like,
I'm talking about.
Let me explain one story real quick.
Wait, I'm talking about man.
No, it ain't no man, woman. At the end of the day, minority.
I got a little story.
We talking about minority perspective.
Calm down. You getting you agitated right now.
Yeah, you passionate right now.
As a grown ass man, black people feel we need to get out. You do need, even if I'm rich on some real shit, even if I'm rich, $1 million, and I have some kids, I want them to, make your own way. You're not living off of my money. You like,
see, I disagree, man.
That's not true.
I think that's just a slave mentality, man. I honestly, honest to God, and it's not even discredit say anything like that about you, but I honest to God think that we still have so many slave mentalities that we just haven't gone back and looked at, and that being one of them. Like, how I'm gonna tell my daughter she don't live off my money like that? Like, you know, it's funny. People that no, just real quick. Like, people that say, women decide if they have their babies, the men don't decide, la la. And then when the girl's not around their kids, they'll be like, yo, your life is over. It's time for you to be a mother, la la. So your life is to your kid, right? So then in the same breath, if your life is for your kid, why are you charging your kid? Like, why are you not teaching? It's not even teaching them, because charging them, you could charge them and teach them shit, but you're literally, word, I heard somebody get it how they got it. If my daughter has to get it like I got it, then I failed as a father. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we can't build generational wealth.
I don't want my daughter to done it.
You gotta pave a way. You have to pave.
Yo, let me touch on that.
You don't gotta get your kids
no.
But you gotta pave a way. You gotta don't tell your kid go get it and don't show them how to get it. You know why? Because they're gonna find their own way to get it, and they're gonna live. And they're gonna live off of what society says is right. Society says that you black.
Y'all taking what I said out of context. What?
My bad.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Facts. My bad. We about to wrap this up.
She went off.
Be a dope ass topic for another show. So everybody that's on this, please keep your thoughts in process. And we're gonna do this next week. We're gonna have a live show. I got really emotional with that one. My fault, y'all. My fault for yelling and all that. I'll be wilding.
2 hours special. We out here.
All right, yo. To everybody that was tuned in tonight, don't forget, for all of y'all that don't know, me and Jazz have a card coming out June 30th. So for all y'all niggas that's with the shit, just ask about it. You feel me? We got a couple of niggas on that card. Shout out to North. I'm just saying, whatever. But we got a card June 30th. I hope a whole lot of y'all niggas could pull up. Feel me? We give y'all niggas mad love, so I just hope that we could get that reciprocated towards us.
Yeah, the card's gonna drop probably next week. We try to drop it this weekend, but
we had a couple of struggles in between that.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a drop probably next weekend. And also we want to talk about our segment real quickly. We have like a, I'm not gonna say bootleg because our shit's gonna be fire, but we have a segment. It's like a drink champs.
It's our own version of drink champs.
So we're basically gonna hit up a bar probably, or hit up a few bars, or we probably chill in someone's crib and we drinking and shit. We're gonna have a few episodes and interview a few people, you know, and it's gonna be dope. So y'all get more information about that. We're still working on it, but we're trying to get our first episode probably in the next 2 weeks going or whatever. And
so just look out for that, hear out for that. You know, we gonna give y'all all the information when we got it. But these are 2 projects that myself and Jazz got something to look forward to. You know, we know that we fans and we came out in the industry as fans.
Anybody's welcome to come on an episode also, because we're going to the bar. So it's like anybody's welcome.
Anybody that's available, just pull up. You know, we just trying to come out and show y'all that although we're fans, we're as in depth with this as y'all are. You get what I'm saying? We might not rap, but we show our support, we show our respect. So for all y'all niggas that fuck with us, that fuck with Chaos Radio, that fuck with Custom Minutes, because he gonna be doing a lot of our shit too. Just tune in, man. That's all we want, just a little bit of support. You feel me? Because from y'all support, we can branch out and we do what we do, and we going to pull y'all niggas with us. So just, you know, look out for all of that. Look out for all the projects. Look out for everything that we about to do, including all the shit that Menace be doing with his spotlights and his blogs and all of that. You know, make sure y'all tune into Menace, YouTube and all that. He'll give y'all that information. Don't sleep on us, man. We might not be on the scenes 100%, but we there, yo. We there.
Yeah, facts.
Yo, Boston new show coming soon, man. I don't know which day I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be called Listen With Your Eyes.
This nigga gonna do it on the 8th day of the week, my nigga. Everybody tune in on the 8th day of the week.
Called Listen With Your Eyes.
With your eyes, nigga. Fuck you niggas talking about.
This nigga's gonna have his show on the 25th hour of the 8th day of the week. So everybody tune in. Day 8.
Yo, if you co-hosting, boy.
Hour 25.
Yo. Make sure y'all there. Salute the
good shit, y'all. Good shit.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, you already know. We appreciate y'all. We be back next week. You already know. We got a bunch of shows popping off. We almost on every day. We got the new show starting on one day with Brazzy, the Legends with Brazzy. Hopefully, North is gonna be popping up the Friday night shows, Drunk North Fridays.
Never know, man. I see a lot of got they shows and shit. I'm gonna see what niggas doing, so I'm not stepping on toes and shit. And I want to see what everybody doing.
Fridays,
so I can mix
Fridays is still clear,
shit.
so we're gonna keep it clear for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what everybody doing and shit like that. I'll come up with something.
All right, we'll be back. So till then, we gonna keep it in motion.
Keep it in motion, keep it in motion. Ain't friendly, so please don't approach him. Pussy is poison and I got the potion. I got the potion. Keep it in motion, keep it in motion. Ain't friendly, so please don't approach him. Pussy is poison and I got the potion. I got the potion. Keep it in motion, keep it in motion. Ain't friendly, so please don't approach him. Pussy is poison and I got the potion. I got the potion. Gotta keep an eye out for the quiet type. The right cat will start a lion fight. And I'ma be some mine. All I need some time and I'ma leave a line. Call me Iron Mike. Yeah, I'ma knock it out. You get a round of 6. Gallon of Henny and a pound of Pip. I'ma put you on to some astounding shit. Real money moves, no counterfeit. Got me living in a twilight zone. Ain't right in my mind, not gone. And I'm on like bright lights and they climb my sight. Kinda feeling with the limelight like had to show 'em I'm a change man. Playing games wasn't part of the game plan. And need the bands in the safe. Got my hand on the safety. I'm only a killer if you make me. Keep it real and they hate that. Crooked lies get straight facts. Only spend what I can take back. To be this nice old top is gonna take racks. Live a fast life, no slow moves. Get back for everything I go through. Wanna play, baby girl, I'ma coach you. In motion, just how you supposed to. Keep it in motion, keep it in motion. Ain't friendly, so please don't approach him. Pussy is poison and I got the potion. I got the potion. Keep it in motion, keep it in motion. Ain't friendly, so please don't approach him. Pussy is poison and I got the potion. I got the potion. Keep it in motion, keep it in motion. Ain't friendly, so please don't approach him. Pussy is poison and I got the potion. I got the potion. Keep